a waterfall, thousands of gauze, old village, and Western-style buildings, while in Hong Kong and traveling back in time at Pok Fu Lam. Good day, welcome back to OK 10 Left. Today I have my colleague DJ again.
I believe, Jack, that you had someone who knew what he was talking about in the last episode, but you couldn't get him back, so it's me instead.
Another professor is waiting. But today I'm showing you something different in south of Hong Kong.
Okay, well it's raining. I think you've obviously chosen the wrong day.
It promised good weather.
What's this waterfall all about?
This is all about how Hong Kong got colonized by the British in the early 19th century.
Now I see why I'm here.
But it was much bigger. As a sailor, naturally, you see the waterfall, that's fresh water. And a lot more behind.
Okay, so I believe we're going to go on a hike, is that right?
Small walk,
And it's all uphill.
All uphill.
Could have done it the other way around,
yeah. Hong Kong, Pearl of the Orient, is famous for its beautiful harbour, skyscrapers, and shopping malls. In this series, we're taking you behind the glees to discover some of its hidden histories. The Pok Fu Lam waterfall was well known among European sailors, who would refill their freshwater supplies before taking on their journey towards other ports in Asia more than 200 years ago. My guess is that its abundant supply of drinking water, which only few places on the coast of China had, was one of the main reasons why the British demanded it in the Treaty of Nanking. It was much bigger than how it looks now. Not too far from the waterfall, the seafront of Waffle Estate is home to thousands of gods, from Buddha to Mother Mary, Western to Eastern, all together. You're bound to find something that appeals to your beliefs. We then moved on, heading towards the Pok Fu Lam village, which was only about 1.5 kilometers away.
So what's it like on OK 10 Left then? This is how you get up the hills, huh?
For the majority of people who don't want to go crazy, easy on your knee. The Pok Fu Lam village, famous for its Fire Dragon Festival, is one of the 3 oldest villages on Hong Kong Island, according to the first survey of Hong Kong Island that was done in 1819. It is said to have been established in the early 17th century. The village still preserves its rich traditions and culture, which you will encounter along the way.
Okay, let me give you a history lesson here, Jack. Teaching him a little bit about what's going on. So these are the old cattle sheds down below here. This used to be a dairy farm. It was really where they got all the milk for Hong Kong in the very early days. And
I just told him all that.
Don't listen to him.
Now overgrown with weeds and bushes, the dairy farm company started here in 1886, but moved their new operations to the new territories in 1983. Alright, that was a small walk. Get lost a few times in the Pok Fu Lam village. Quite a walk, yeah?
It is, and I've done a documentary here before, so I know this place very well. It's really quite unique in Hong Kong. Definitely worth a visit, particularly if you like taking photographs.
Yeah, just, different things around the corner, but you might spend a day here easily.
Okay, what's next, Jack?
Some modern history.
Okay.
We crossed the road and toured at the Bird's Knee, first built in 1875 by the French Society of Foreign Missions as their first sanatorium in East Asia to look after sick missionaries. It's now leased to the Hong Kong Academy for Performing Arts to host its School of Film and Television by Hong Kong government. The most impressive part is the chapel, which is sadly closed right now due to the coronavirus situation. Before going to our last stop, we took a quick tour around Castle Douglas, named after a wealthy Scottish merchant, now called University Hall. It is one of the oldest residential halls. The facade is stunning. Alright DJ, that's the end of a small walk of the day. Pok Fu Lam Reservoir.
Yeah, well, it's been a really fun day. I've got to say, I did know a little bit about Pok Fu Lam, the village, but all the other connections, and I especially enjoyed walking around those old buildings. Why are we here at this reservoir at the end?
Yeah, we chose it to be the finish point because this is the very first reservoir for the water facility built in Hong Kong.
Well, it's been a great day, and I highly recommend, if you have a few hours spare, come and have a wander. It's fun.
Yeah, lots of history. Coming next, we have something more for the history walks.
And you've got an expert, right?
Yeah. Professor.
Professor.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye. You know, since Jack gave up drone and phone, he's lost his touch. He's become old and very slow. I'm having to wait for him for hours just to get across just a few hundred meters down these rocks here.